Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? It is 11/18, February 2nd, 2025. And when I tell you the grind don't stop, the grind does not stop. And I still gotta wake up tomorrow and head down to East Texas so I can go check in with my PO. And for those who don't understand that or don't know what that means, I got a video on that. I'll make sure I drop that because even in the midst of everything we're doing, I still got to make sure I take care of past actions because at the end of the day, we're not going to make no excuses. Whether we agree with it or not, if it's our responsibility, we're going to handle it. So I still got to drive down there tomorrow and take care of that and deal with that situation. But with that being said, I had a whole video I'm going to drop. And I'm going to drop that thing tomorrow because I got some stuff to say about this Luka this Luka getting traded to LA situation. And what I see these boys doing now, remind you, I'm from Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like I stay in Dallas, Texas. Let me rephrase that. I'm from Arkansas, Conway. But Dallas, Texas made me. They raised me. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm seeing everybody posted up outside the American Airlines Center as if bro died. And he just getting traded. They out there with signs. They out there stating stats, talking about why the owner is wrong for, or the manager wrong for doing what he did, or coach wrong for doing what he did. I got a whole conversation on that. And it might got a little something to do with this right here because the reason I'm not able to do that video right now is because we actually in the lab currently right now as we speak. And we've been in this lab for the last night. But what time we started this?
Shit. 3?
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Since 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
We talking about 11. 8 hours straight. And they talking about 9 to 5. But 8 hours straight because we making sure our people good. And let me tell you what I mean by that. When it comes to this credit, when it comes to making sure that we can do everything we can on our end, once we get the knowledge, as I've been telling y'all for time and time again, video again. First we ask for knowledge. Then we ask for understanding. And lastly, we ask for wisdom. Me and my bro, because we in the lab right now. I ain't making this up. Doing letters upon letters upon letters upon letters. We got stuff everywhere. Over 50-some, 60-some letters in the lab right now as we speaking, working. But what I'm saying is, once we ask for knowledge and we get it, like what me and my bro been doing, and we done invested in ourselves heavily, even when people don't understand what we was doing, when they didn't understand what we was doing, when they thought we was out here wasting time, when they thought we was out here just dreaming, like we invested in ourselves heavily because we understand what we need to do. We first need the knowledge. When we're getting knowledge, we're not going to be able to execute things because we're still getting knowledge. Just because you got knowledge does not mean that you have an understanding. That's a bar. Just because you have knowledge does not mean that you have understanding. So we got the knowledge first. That was a process. And that's why I be telling y'all, man, to trust y'all process. Do not let distractions sway you from your purpose, your process. Can't do that. I don't care who he is, ladies, who she is, fellas, who they are in terms of your family, your friends, your loved ones. It don't matter. Yourself, when that inside voice start talking to you, it don't matter. But trust your process. If God has spoke to you, you got to trust it. And if you don't believe it, and if you don't start moving as if you believe it, you don't believe it. If you get a vision, if God speak to you, and you don't act on it because you don't see how it's going to be possible, you don't believe in the person who's speaking to you. It's simple. I don't care how you want to twist it and turn it. The only way I'm going to know you believe in whatever you're talking about is if you're preparing for it even when you can't see it. Period. But that's a whole nother rant. Y'all know I rant. Y'all know I can get into a rant. But back to what we're saying. The only reason I could not do my upload, what I wanted to upload today, is because we've been in this lab for the last 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. We started on it 8 hours ago. We had to prep. Prep was like an hour and a half too. So we really been sitting down for the last 10. Had probably about a 30-minute break just to make sure we could eat or something. And then we got right back to it. We ain't been talking to nobody because we've been working. We got a mission. We got a purpose. But again, even when people don't believe you, you have to understand that there's 3 categories you got to go through, right? You have knowledge first. What do I need? What am I missing? What am I lacking? What's the problem? Get educated on the problem. Get educated on what you need, on what you're lacking, on what you're missing first. Secondly, right? That's when we have to make sure we can comprehend it. We can understand it. That's a whole season in of itself too. That's a whole season in and of itself as well. That takes time. Do not let nobody tell you that you're supposed to be going quicker than what you're going, man. Disregard them respectfully. I don't care how much you love them and how much they love you. If they don't get your vision, cool. They're not supposed to get it. If they don't get it, they're not supposed to get it. But that don't mean you're not supposed to get it. I give y'all that example all the time. Everybody like to always say, was it Adam's fault or was it Eve's fault? And I'm here to make it clear, make it plain. It was Adam's fault. It was not Eve's fault she ate the apple. She got her own conversation she had to have with God. But in terms of overall, in terms of this leadership position, it was Adam's fault. Why? Because God spoke to Adam. God gave Adam a command. God gave Adam the blueprint. He gave Adam the play. Before Eve was ever even a picture, before she was ever in the picture, he gave that to Adam. And so if Eve went off and did whatever she did, it could have been whoever. It just happened to be Eve. That's what y'all don't understand. It's not the fact that it was a woman that made it wrong. No, it's because Adam got the word before anybody else. It could have been a Steve. It could have been a whoever. Who got the word? Who did God speak to? Who did he speak to? Who did he say, this is what the play is? And whoever heard, they responsible. Whoever didn't, they not responsible. It's simple. Y'all like trying to confuse it. Y'all like trying to twist up the words, trying to make it fit y'all narrative. It's simple. The only reason that Adam is responsible is not because he was a man. It's not because he was a male. It's because he got the word first. Y'all gonna catch that later on. It's because he got the play first. He got the word first. He got the blueprint first. So anybody who came behind him, it's his responsibility to teach them and give them that same blueprint because God spoke directly to him. Now it's up to him to speak directly to everybody else. That's it. Saying that to say that when you get a vision and when God speaks to you so clearly that you know it's from him, bro, do not let nobody try to throw you off your guard, bro. I don't care who she is, my brother. If she don't feel like you right for her, cool. Cool. That mean I'm not meant for you, baby. If she don't feel like you understand or you playing with life, cool. That mean I'm not the one for you. If she feel like you wasting your time doing this when you're supposed to be focused on this over here because it's something that pertains to her or something that's going to help her out, cool. I'm not the one for you then. My sister, if he don't understand, cool. He not the one for you. You not the one for him. That's fine. If it's your family members, your relatives, your friends, your associates, if they don't get what God has told you, cool. That's fine. We're not gonna have no hard feelings towards them because we get it. I get you lack of understanding. I get that you lack my vision, but you're not supposed to have my vision. That's why it's my vision, right? So I'm not even holding you to that. I don't have no emotions tied to that. I don't have no resentment tied to nothing. It's all love. You just didn't understand the vision. But I'm not about to allow you to sway me from my vision because you lack it. I'm not about to do that. Like, come on, I'm gonna be kind, but I'm gonna be assertive. I'm gonna be confident at the same time, right? I'm gonna be understanding at the same time. So I'm saying that because today we have to make sure that before we can start doing anything else, that we have to make sure we focus on self. And I showed y'all another video as well when me and my bro was on the phone making sure we got all this stuff together, and we had got that last thing took off. And that last thing we got took off, we had to sit on down on the phone with him for hours, and we finally got that taken off. Once we did that. And once we got my bro stuff to that, what we at, bro? 750? Almost 780? Come on now. Hey, once we did that, now we got the blueprint. So now we went from having knowledge to now having understanding, comprehension. So now that we have that, now we can move on to phase 3, which is having wisdom, right? And once you have wisdom, then you can teach. In our situation, now we can be able to bring everybody else up with us. Whether it was in the time they wanted us to or not, now is the time. So now is when it matters. So now when we say, hey man, y'all give us all y'all stuff because now everybody get y'all credit right. We don't want to hear no excuses. If y'all ready for it, because this train gonna keep on, what they say, this train gonna keep on rolling. This train gonna keep on moving regardless. We've been putting in too much work, too much sacrifice. Bro had a stroke, still thugging. Still thugging. Ain't nothing stopped them. You can't even tell. What? I got to deal with this legal system like I'm dealing with this legal system, but it's all good. Ain't nobody complaining. We're going to keep on rolling. And so if we telling y'all, hey, man, just make sure y'all give us y'all stuff because now we're about to work on y'all stuff now. And y'all got excuses, but we're not trying to hear it. We're going to keep on rolling. And so we told everybody yesterday, everybody in our circle, hey, man, give us y'all stuff. We got to work on y'all stuff now. The ones who got it to us, we working. We've been here for the last 10 hours. The ones who didn't, this train gonna keep on rolling. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say that that's why I was not able to be able to upload the video that I wanted to upload today. I'm gonna have to upload that tomorrow because I still gotta shoot it. It's in my head, right? It's a concept that we gotta bring to life and make it real, make it tangible. But for right now, I just want to tell y'all this. When y'all get a vision, do not let nobody else deter you from your vision. That's your vision, right? That's your vision. They don't have to understand it. Stop trying to force people to understand your vision. Stop trying to minimize yourself. Belittle yourself. Justify yourself for your vision. Like God gave you that vision, not them. If they don't understand it, that's fine. If you at this point in time don't know how to communicate that, that's okay. Try to communicate it. If you can't do it, that's fine. Just because you can't communicate it, do not let them start putting the attention on the fact that you can't communicate it and try to turn it into why that should not be your vision. You know what your vision was because it was communicated to you very clearly. Again, it was communicated to you very clearly. So as long as it was communicated to you very clearly, even if you might lack the communication to be able to let others know what's going on, that's fine. Stay focused on your vision. That's it. And that's what we're doing right now. And we document it so y'all can see it. I know y'all ain't gonna be paying attention right now, but I guarantee y'all once y'all see us moving, once you start seeing us making waves, having motion, y'all gonna tap in. And that's when y'all gonna realize, yeah, this what having vision look like. This what being confident in who you are and whose you are look like. This what having no excuses look like. This what being locked in look like. And with that being said, for the moment, it's been yours truly, John Trey. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And we gone. Out here.